welcome to Crunch Time for the year 2011. My name is Jack Bogdan.
My name is Alex Grinling.
And we'd love to have gotten what this week's scheduling is, which is our Game of the Year awards to you last year, which would have been timelier. But there was a situation where you kind of need a supercomputer to run this show, because it all happens live. And I didn't have access to the supercomputer that I happen to have at home, or in Los Angeles. But I went home for the holidays, and I only had a 5-year-old MacBook Pro, and it almost died trying to put this show together. So we're doing it for you this week. This is our downloadable game segment. So these are the best downloadable games of 2010. And our nominees for 2010's downloadable games, Lara, Croft, and the Guardian of Light. Alex, you played this. You loved it.
I did play this, and I did love it. So, Lara Croft, this game was kind of marred a little bit when it came out because it was supposed to have online co-op, but it didn't. So sad. They said we'll release a patch in a month, but they didn't. They released the patch in 2 months. And since the co-op was the biggest draw and the biggest thing this game had going for it, it was really a shame that they didn't get that out sooner. But I played it just couch co-op, local, with my girlfriend, and we loved it. Some of the puzzles that they have, really, really smart about their integration of working together. And so, yeah, and for that reason, I think it very much deserves a spot in this nominees list.
Exactly, the Crunch Awards. Let's see. Awards. Next up, Monday Night Combat. This was a fantastic downloadable game for Xbox Live Arcade. Sort of third-person shooter, sort of Defense of the Ancients, kind of tower defense. It brought in all of these great game mechanics, and instead of making a pile of slop trying to tack everything together, it actually really worked. It had a really funny art style. It had funny sensibilities. I had so much fun playing this game.
Yeah, and this game still receiving support from the developers, which for a multiplayer game makes all the difference. And this was on sale during their Xbox Live's like 12 days of Christmas sale thing.
Yep.
And so this was like 50% off, so I'm sure that pumped up the user base a lot over the break.
Yeah, there's still lots of people online. You're not gonna buy this game and then be, oh no, where are all of the people?
I have no one to play with.
Exactly. So for that reason and many more, Monday Night Combat, another nominee for Downloadable Crunch Award. Limbo, how could we forget Limbo? Limbo is, of course, the gorgeous platformer from Virtual Unknown Play Dead, and I think it took everybody by surprise this year.
Yeah. This game is interesting. I'd followed it for a while, but it seemed like they were refining the look of this game up until, right until release. And I mean, it set out to create an atmosphere, and boy did it do a good job.
Yeah.
Like the environments, just the overall tone, mood of the game were spot on and creepy as hell, and very disturbing. And it still blows my mind that this game is rated teen.
It's true. It is very, very graphic and dark.
Yeah, well, graphic and very graphic silhouettes, not.
Yeah, well, right, yeah.
And it had really clever puzzles, and it was sweet.
Fantastic game. Risk Factions, another one of the games we played this year. I am a huge Risk fan. Alex had never played Risk. This was his first foray into Risk, and we both had a blast with this. Not only on the cool new factions mode, the new maps and all of that, but also online multiplayer, local multiplayer, the really funny single-player campaign, the characters that they brought into it. It was just a really great game. It was a step up for Risk, which you could easily screw up, but they really took it to a cool new level.
Yeah, and them introducing the more cartoony characters and stuff like that made it instantly more approachable for people outside of Risk, because just when you hear the name Risk, like, there's so much baggage with that name and the game that you imagine.
And broken marriages and a trail of sadness for people. Yeah. Yes, Risk.
That's Risk.
Yeah, that's Risk. That is Risk. Ilomilo, one of the last games to come out this year that we played. It was an Xbox Live Arcade exclusive, also hit Windows Phone 7. What a treat and a surprise this game.
Yes. I'm still not sure how to pronounce this damn thing.
What do you think?
I think it might be Ilomilo or Ilomilo.
Because there are two characters named Ilo
well,
and Milo.
I feel like that one has to be named Milo.
You think so?
So
Ilomilo?
I don't know.
I think I like Ilomilo, so I'm gonna stick with Ilomilo.
It doesn't really matter because I enjoy the game so much.
Exactly.
But yeah, really, man, these puzzles are challenging later on.
And it's so cute. It makes you want to punch somebody in such a cute way.
And the music is really good in it.
Yeah.
Which helps when you're spending who knows how much time trying to figure these things out.
Yeah, I'm over an hour on certain puzzles.
Yes.
For the later ones, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a really great, unexpected game.
Yeah.
And now it has a proper release.
Mm-hmm.
It came out. It's none of that secret stuff.
This is our choice for downloadable game of the year, Limbo, sir. We loved all of those games, but really the one that stuck with us is such a unique, different experience that not only... We didn't choose it because it was only unique. We chose it because it was good. It was different, but also demonstrated things that people, things that you haven't seen in a game like this ever.
Yeah. It's just a really unique side scroller. I mean, we talked about it earlier. It's, it still has some of those mainstays, the puzzles, all of that. But it's a testament in that I was so drawn into this game, and its environments. God, I'm failing for words. Its environments drew me in more than a lot of 3D game environments did. Yeah. And
the way they play with depth of field and atmosphere and sound design.
Yeah, that's the interesting, because it's so minimal. There is, people say, oh, there's no sound, but there is. And there's even a little bit of a soundtrack. It's like a really weird ambient background noise. And it's brilliant the way that they handle it. I mean, every sound you hear is important. So when you hear it, you have to very much focus and understand what is coming or happening or going on. And it has such. I mean, it stretches the range of like going to the dark lows and the basses and the highs, and then it does the same thing with light, where you will be in complete utter darkness, and then you'll also get these pockets of very bright light. I mean, this game is fantastic. Yeah, and it was really nice too, because it didn't feel like there was a lot of filler as you were playing through it. Every level feels very purposeful and not like you're just wasting time, running from point A to B. So that was appreciated. Because games are long now.
I know.
Games are long now, man. They take a long time to play. So
that is true. And that is also why, Limbo, 6-hour adventure, worth jumping into. And
definitely.
Time trials if you want to go for that route. But I don't want to. I'm not even going to bother. No.
Yeah. Nope. I tried. There's an achievement for playing through the whole game and only dying 5 times. I gave up on that pretty quickly. As you can see by this video, it's a hard one.
Yeah. But that was Limbo, and those were the downloadable nominees and winner Limbo for downloadable game of the year 2010. My name is Jack Bogdan.
My name's Alex Grindling.
And if you want to find more of the show, you can do it at crunchtimeshow.com. But if you want to, the rest of it's in the credits. So hopefully we'll talk to you soon, and glad to be here in 2011.